So we are live. So let me go to IG. Yeah, we're also live on I go live also on YouTube on Instagram now. So we are live on Instagram.
Okay.
We are live on YouTube. Let's see. Yes, we are live on YouTube. Yeah, we're live on YouTube as well. All right, so we're live on. Are you sleeping?
Me?
When I saw you on I saw you on Instagram. It's like, yeah, Instagram is fine. YouTube. So we are live on both of them. So you can check yours to see if your own platform is live, so that we can be sure you're also
Okay.
live on. Are you also live on your platform?
Just a minute. Let me confirm that.
All right. So we are
Yeah, we are good to go.
we're good to go, right?
Um, yes, the Facebook is live.
Yeah, yeah. All right. That's good. All right. So you connected how many?
Just two, Facebook and LinkedIn.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, and they are all live, right?
Yeah, they are live.
That's good. So we can actually start then.
I'm just. Yes, we can start.
All right. All right. So let me welcome my guy at the top. All right. So all right. So you guys are welcome to today's episode. We're gonna be, discussing the misconception of digital marketing. And today I'm having the honor of and the pleasure to actually bring to you live and direct Abel. It's someone who has been so wealthy when it comes to this business called digital marketing, and that's why if you see his name is Abel Wealth. He has been around for a while. Mr. Word is a digital marketing expert. He's a web developer. He's an IT consultant. He's also a graphic designer and a public relation specialist. He's the CEO, or should I say co-founder? Well, I don't want to say co-founder, but I felt you are the one. But well, let's just go, professional. It also is the co-founder of TikTok Nigeria Multimedia Limited and
Talk Talk.
IT and
Talk
yeah,
Nigeria.
Talk Talk, right? It's Talk Talk
Yes.
Nigeria, right?
Talk Nigeria. Yes.
Yeah, Talk Talk Nigeria Multimedia Limited, an IT and media company. In 2019, Abel Wells banked the CEO Merit Award as the youngest CEO at the African CEO and Merit Award in Nigeria, following the success of his company. Mr. Weld also is the author of Why Digital Marketing. And I'm sure when you go to Amazon, I'm sure you have other platforms where all your
Yes.
stuff are, right?
Amazon. Yes. Amazon. Google Books. Then Seller.
Mm.
It's on those
Oh,
three
that's great.
platforms.
That's great. Well, today we've been having this. misconception about this digital marketing, and I felt I should bring you up today so that we can actually talk about this very well. And I'm sure you will do justice to it. You've been around for a while, and when it comes to digital marketing, I'm sure before you can actually get an award, of course, they've seen your pedigree and see what you can do. So today, I'm not going to waste much of your time. I know you're a busy man, so I would just want us to just go straight to the point. So the first on my list that I have that I want to ask you is what inspired you to get into digital marketing and what keeps you your passions, or should I say what keeps you passionate about this very particular niche. There's a lot of niche. You have a lot of credibilities when it comes to IT consultancy, and you do so much on this other aspect. But what is that thing that keeps you passionate about digital marketing?
Okay. Especially from those into the digital marketing field. So it must interest you to know that I didn't really start up as a digital marketer. I actually started up as a graphic designer. Back then we were designing with Corel Draw, with Photoshop, with Illustrator. There was no programs like Canva where you have a pre-designed template where you can just manipulate and the design is ready. Then we were doing design from the scratch. So that was where I started from. Then along the line, I branched into blogging. That was when I set up my first website. It was actually a blog. Yes, it was called Talk Talk. It's called Talk Talk Nigeria Media. So it started as a blog before it became a company actually. So I set up that the blog. So I started blogging. People were laughing. They were saying you want to become like Linda Ikeji. You know how it is when you start up things like that. So along the line, it became a big thing actually. Yes, it became an established blog. It's now opened me to a lot of people, a lot of celebrities. It opened me a lot to a lot of personalities. I started going for a lot of programs. I was invited for a lot of dinner, a lot of talk show, and it became big. It became one of the top um, platforms, news platforms in Nigeria. So that also opened me up to, like I said earlier, to meet up with celebrities and all that. So some of them will now give me their, if they have event, they will tell me, well, please just help me put it on your website and also help me put it on your social media platform, both your personal and the one for the blog. So I started, that was gradually, I now branched into PR, which is public relations. And I started doing a lot of prayer for these people. And from there, but I had one challenge. I never knew how to design, like web designing.
Yeah.
And so most of those things I had to outsource it to someone to do for me. Every time I want to get something done on my website, I have to meet the person. I have to sometimes you have to, how these web developers are sometimes. So I say, this thing is something I can learn. Why don't I just go and learn this thing so that I can be doing it by myself? So I
Mm.
now went, I learned I learned how to design web designing, how to, I went as far as doing mobile apps too. So I now became a web developer. I was managing my website. People were giving me their website to also manage for them. People were also giving me clients were giving me job to do to build websites for them, e-commerce website, personal website, portfolio website. So I was doing that alongside the blogging and the graphic design. So along the line, I now said, okay, some of these people that gave me this site to build for them, we say, okay, I want you to manage the site for us too. And some of these sites are e-commerce website. They say, okay, we want you to manage the site. We don't know how to go about it. We want you to manage it for us. We want you to get clients for us. We want you to sell the products for us. So that now made me go into a lot of research. Okay, how do I do this for these people? If they're telling me to do it, I shouldn't tell them I don't know how to do it. I should go and learn how to do it. So that was where I now ventured into digital marketing. I now learned how to use analytics. Google analytics tools, how to use opt-in forms to get email addresses of people, how to segment my audience, how to do targeting, how to target customers for sale, and how to use a lot of digital marketing tools. So
That's
that
good.
really motivated me. And in 2019, and now with the help of some of my business partners, we now agree, okay, let's set up an IT and media company. That was how Talk Talk Nigeria Multimedia Limited came to play.
That's good. That's a nice one. So the next question is, what's one of the biggest misconception you've come across regarding digital marketing?
Yeah, that's the topic, right? There
So
are a whole lot of misconceptions,
tell us
and
about it.
yes, and I also jotted down somewhere so that we can, because I know that's the reason why we are even having
Definitely. Definitely.
this conversation. So one
Yeah.
of the biggest misconception people have is that most people, actually, let me not say everybody, most people see digital marketing as social media marketing. So when you
Yeah.
tell people, okay, you have a business, are you marketing your business digitally? They
Yeah.
will tell you, I already have a social media page. I have Instagram, I have Facebook, I have LinkedIn.
Yeah.
But those are that digital marketing has a lot of branches, and social media is just one branch of digital marketing. And this is a misconception that a lot of people don't know. So when you talk about digital marketing, we have what they call um, content marketing. We have what they call email marketing. We have what they call SEO, search engine optimization. We have what
Yeah.
they call search engine marketing,
Yeah.
SAM, search engine marketing. We have what they call display advertisement. Like if you go to some websites, you see some ads displaying all over the website. That's one that's one one part of marketing people don't even know. And these
Yeah.
display advertising networks, there are so many of them. Instead of going to different websites to pay them to put your ads, you go
Yeah.
to this display network. They already have a lot of websites under them. So they will just you pay them, they will put your website, they will put your advert across so many websites at once. So all this one, then we have affiliate marketing. So all these are different marketing types that people don't know. So the misconception is that they think that it is only social media marketing. No, we have these other ones too.
Yeah.
So I want to also give more example if you want me to.
Definitely, because I have a bunch of questions for you. So now the next question I want to ask you is, can you share a personal experience where a client or audience misunderstood the role or the impact of digital marketing?
Oh, okay. Okay, so let me share the experience I had in this one of these conferences I attended. It
Yeah,
was actually a writing conference.
good.
So I was invited there to speak on digital marketing.
Yeah,
So the first thing I started with asking them, what is digital marketing?
mm,
So a lot of them who came up only saw it as social media marketing, just the same thing I was saying.
yeah,
They saw it as social media marketing. So in that conference, I was able to tell them that it is not only social media marketing.
mm,
There are other, depending on your target audience, there are other digital marketing types that you can use to target your audience. That's why
yes,
sometimes you see some people will just take their product and put it on Facebook and end
mm,
up wasting their money because Facebook might not actually be their target audience. So in that conference, the conference is called Profitable Writers Conference. So in that conference, I was able to, play the narrative, correct the narrative.
So when you say Facebook might not be their audience. You are trying to say, let's say somebody is doing business, and the people who that business is target for or is designed for might not be on Facebook. So
Exactly.
you're trying to say the digital marketing actually gives you the room to be able to understand your target audience. Who are the people that are going to
Exactly.
buy from you? So you
Exactly.
might decide to say, oh, Facebook is not where they are. Maybe they are on LinkedIn. So the people that I want to target, if I'm targeting CEOs, entrepreneurs, and actually want to, so these are so is that what you're trying to say, sir?
Exactly. That's what I was trying. That's what I'm trying to actually say. So
Yeah,
just like you said, like let's say now, for instance, you are in the cooking business. You teach
yeah.
people classes on online how to cook. So where do you think your target audience are? They are not on Facebook.
Mm-mm.
They're actually on YouTube. Because
So
anybody
that's
that
where
goes,
because people want to learn
yeah,
how to.
like if you want to recipe, you want to learn how to cook. Maybe I am a chef
Yeah,
and I teach people. What I do is I teach people how to cook. I won't go
yeah.
to Facebook. I can go to Facebook to create awareness.
Mm,
But if I really want people that will come and watch my video, because some people on Facebook are not even ready to watch videos. They just want to
yeah.
come and check pictures and check what is going on with people around them. So if you really want people that will come and watch your video to learn and to subscribe to your channel, to even buy your ebook on
Mm.
cooking or your videos on cooking, then
It's
you
on
have to be
YouTube.
on YouTube. So that's what I actually
That's
mean.
all right. So you said many things digital marketing is just about social media ads. That's what you said before, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So do you explain the scope of digital marketing to those who feel this way? Because if a lot of people think social media is digital marketing is social media, maybe share all, because these are where the whole misconception comes from. So share, and explain the scope of digital marketing to those who feel this way.
Okay. Just like I've been saying, digital marketing is selling your products, your services online using digital channel, right?
Yeah,
So there are so many digital channel out there. Uh, so social media is just one of those channels. So and social media ads too is good, but you have to be skilled enough. You have to have a strategy to know how to go about it, so that at the end of the day you don't waste your hard-earned money, especially when you're starting out. So I think your question, you mean, let's say someone that wants to start, like wants to go into digital market, that doesn't really even know what is digital marketing.
no, I
So
wanted to even I wanted to focus first on. I'm coming to that. I know
okay, okay,
you have word of experience, so I know you're going to want to break it down on one go. But what I wanted to do is I want to take it bit by bit, because these are
okay,
the things that I've actually checked, and I feel a lot of people are actually, just like you pointed out, see digital marketing as social media ads. So when we talk about social media ads, they say, "Oh, that's digital marketing." So that's why I wanted to explain and give us the scope of, oh, okay. Social media, and especially when you see the ads, yes, it is digital marketing. No, it is not digital marketing, but this is what it is, or this is one of those things that it is. So that's what we wanted to explain for us, sir. Are you there?
yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I think it went off for
For a while,
for a
okay.
while. All right, so digital marketing, and ads, whether it's Facebook or any other platform, running ads on these platforms is actually part of digital marketing. But
Good.
that is not all about it. If you
Okay.
want to run ads, you have to have like a page. It starts from there. Let's say maybe you want to run ads on Facebook, you want to run ads on Instagram or maybe LinkedIn. It starts with you creating a profile first. Then for platforms like Facebook, you need to have a Facebook page.
Mm.
So once you set up your Facebook page, you can now start getting followers, asking your friends to follow you Facebook page, because Facebook allow you to differentiate your personal profile from your business profile.
Mm.
So once you differentiate them, you can now invite your friends from your personal profile to now become the first paying customers. Because if
Mm.
you go into business, the first people that want to patronize you are your friends, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
And for people to be able to even patronize you, they must have seen a lot of people buying from you first.
Yeah. Before they could
So you
want
have
to.
to, yeah, because if I go to your page and I see your page is just 2 followers or 3 followers, and you're asking me to buy something from you, I will be having double mind. But if you invite your friend, but if you can invite your friends, they follow your Facebook profile, Facebook page, that's your business page. You try to grow it organically first. Once you're able to grow it organically, you have people that you actually know, maybe some of your customers. Sometimes you might have a business. Let's say you have a salon, you're an hairdresser, you have a salon, but you don't have a social media where you can also get customers from there. Then you now decide, okay, I want to set it up. The first thing you want to do is to move your customers to that page, the Facebook page you create for your business. You tell them each time they come to patronize you, you tell them, okay, I have a Facebook page now. I've taken my business online, so I'm going to give you discounts for just following my Facebook page. If you give them incentive, you drive them to that page, and you also tell them that if they can share it for you, because that's the best they can do. So once you grow that page organically, you can now, let's say you have up to like maybe 500 people following it. You can now maybe boost it to get more people to follow, because people will definitely want to follow when they see that others are following you.
Mm.
And one thing about this Facebook page is that once I follow you and we are mutual friend, your mutual friend is going to also see that, no, my mutual friend is going to see that I'm following you. So it will encourage the person, since I'm following you and he knows me, to encourage the person to also follow you too. So that's how it grows. So once you've grown your page, you can now start thinking of, taking it to the next phase, which is maybe advertisement. That's
Okay.
the paid ads. I
Okay.
don't
So
know if
why
there's
do you?
justice to your
So
question.
yes. So why do you think some business believe that digital marketing provide instant results? Because from what you just said now, having to go get your page, then have to start running your ads to actually boost your page so that you can actually start having the kind of customers or the kind of audience that you start selling your product to. So, and a lot of people start, I think maybe this is one of the misconceptions. They feel, with social media, I can grow my business. So, well, I'm already running my digital marketing. Well, I don't need a website, or I don't need that. So, why do you for that? Well, I don't need to say why do you, because that's for your business. You've been doing it for a very long time. So digital marketing provides instant result. Is that what you think? Because a lot of business actually think that way and they believe that way.
Okay, that's a good question. That's one of the misconceptions. It's not a get rich uh, scheme.
Yeah.
You can't, yeah. So you can't just open a Facebook page today and you expect to, start making sales, or you can't just go on any other platform and you believe that since you now have a page, then you start getting clients, start getting customers. That's a misconception. And I'll even let you know, and for the benefit of those that are even watching, if you open a new Facebook page, or maybe let's say LinkedIn page, and you
Mm.
run immediately to start running ads, that page could be banned. Because even Facebook too, they want to know your credibility. So they won't even, some of those social media will not even allow you run ads. Once you try to run ad, they would think maybe you're trying to use it for fraudulent activities, because how would you just open a page now, no, 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 and you want to start running ads?
Mm.
So it's a misconception. It takes a lot of time and effort to start building your fan base, to start building your your client base online. It takes a lot of dedication. It takes commitment. In fact, in the first 1 month, you might not even see results. I'm not trying
Mm.
to discourage anyone. All
Yeah.
I'm trying to to say here is that it takes time before you start seeing results. So don't be discouraged when you open it and it look as if nothing is happening. Then you're discouraged. You're saying,
Yeah.
but people are selling. Those people that are selling might have been there for like a year or even 2 years before they
Mm.
can now build the kind of clientele they have. So it's a
Yeah.
misconception.
That's a good one. So, what would you say to people who believe that digital marketing is a one size fits for all solution for business?
One size fits.
Yeah.
Could
So,
you
which
rephrase
means
that?
so
Yes.
the idea is a lot of people thinks that the moment you actually start running digital marketing, it has solved all your problem, brings you clients, brings you instant results, start bringing you customers, you start making money, you don't need to worry about any other thing again. In fact, digital marketing, everything is you know all in one suit.
No, that's a misconception. Digital marketing is just part of how you make sales. So
Yeah.
you can't say you open a business now and you're relying only on digital marketing. You must first of all even try to even build your clientele locally, people around
Mm.
you. You have a salon, you try to see how you can tell your neighbors, okay, I just opened this hairdressing salon or I just opened this restaurant. You try to build your clientele first. Then
Mm.
once you have your clientele, you can move further to, start getting clients from the digital space. So that's another misconception. So you don't you can't just rely solely on digital marketing to run your business,
So
except if you are okay. Can
another
I
thing I get,
continue?
another thing I get again is, the idea of one-stop shop for every single solution you need. So these days, a lot of people think, well, all I need to do is to just have a Facebook page, probably with Instagram page. Then I'm good to go. All my business, all my clients is there. I just run few ads, then I'm good to go. And you just actually explain that we need to actually, we don't even the local, let people even know you, word of mouth, let
Yeah,
people
yeah.
locally know you. Because if somebody
Because
say in your street, Mr. Abel Wealth actually have his office there, he's selling computers and accessories. They say, Abel Wealth, I've never heard of that name before. So it takes down your credibility because already see you on the social media saying, yes, you want to get this, you want to get that, you want to get this. But I have failed to understand that I need to locally even build my credibility, let people even know me and let people patronize me, let people even try my products or my services first and see that, yeah, I'm good before I can even start thinking about going online. I don't know if that's what you meant.
that is what I mean. Because digital marketing, people you might be in London or any place and sell to any part of the world.
Yeah.
What's going to make them buy from you is
Mm,
one, your testimonial.
mm,
If they see testimonial video of people that actually bought your product,
mm,
if they see testimonial video of people that are tweeting or are sharing your product,
mm.
maybe people can even I even trust adverts that are coming from referrals. Maybe I bought something, I just wrote a small referral and share it on my page. Somebody else sees it. That advert is even more credible than
Yeah.
paid advert. Because if you paid advert, you pay Facebook and he pushes it to people. But if it's a referral, I bought something from you and I like it, I could write a little thing and just share it for people. That could
Mm,
that, that could be your first customer. Maybe you're just
yeah.
starting up. You're
Yeah.
just starting up. So you need to build credibility locally first. People need to be talking about it. You need to even go and interview people. Okay,
Mm,
you've tested this thing. I just want to do a little video so that you can just talk about this my product so that I can share it with my fans, or I can share it with my in my social media, in my page, and all that.
mm.
So you have to build these clients locally before you now look at going digital. Except, which is what there's an exception. Except you're already an authority.
Just like you now.
Like me now, I can decide, okay, I want to sell one product because people know me online already. People know my marketing firm. People know my company. So I have that credibility already. But if you're just starting as a startup, as a new person to the digital world, try and get that try and get that endorsement locally. Let
First.
people let people talk about your products. Then once you go online, it becomes very easy.
Thank you. So, how do you counter the idea that digital marketing is too expensive for small business or startups?
Okay. Um, I will answer that question two ways.
All right.
One, yes, is expensive. Two,
Wow.
it is not expensive. Let me start with the one. The one now is this. If you're using platforms like Twitter to advertise, you have to pay them in dollars. And the minimum they collect is $100. That's the minimum you can load on your Twitter account. So let's say
So
you are
when
a
you
startup.
so when you say minimum I can load, which means if I put the $100, that's I must use the $100 to actually run the advert at a go, or it's just what they want you to put on your wallet on inside first.
Yeah, yes, it's a minimum you can load on your wallet. So if you don't have $100, and $100 now is about 170 thereabouts
Yeah.
thousand Nigeria money. So imagine you are a startup, you're just starting up, you're trying to get one or two clients or customers, and you don't even have that 170 to start with. It makes it becomes an expensive. It makes it become expensive. But on the other hand, you can go to platforms like Facebook. You get Facebook allows you to advertise with as low as um 1,000,
Five
no,
five
2,000,
five five
no,
dollars, $3.
yes, $5 is 2,000 naira, right?
Five,
Thereabouts.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I'm answering that question. That is expensive. Then, if you're looking at Google Ads, I think the Google Ads. Let's say you want to advertise to this display advertising networks, like you want to use Google AdSense or you want to use Google AdMob. AdMob is for their app. If you want to
Yeah.
advertise on their apps, or if you want to advertise on a lot of websites that are under them, if you load $100, it's like loading, it's like wasting your money because you won't even get the result you need. So platforms like that, it's for a bigger company that wants to, invest much in advertising. So that's why I'm saying it's a two-way answer. It's expensive,
Yeah.
it's not expensive. So you could leverage the ones that are not expensive to start up from there. Then as you grow your business, you can think of other bigger advertising platforms.
That's a good one. So, what are some common mistakes businesses make because they underestimate the importance of a well-planned digital marketing strategy?
Yes. I want to borrow the saying that goes this way. If you plan to fail, if you plan to no, if you fail to plan, you plan to
You
fail,
already?
right?
Yeah.
So every digital marketing campaign starts with a plan. You know, you need to have a strategy, like a written strategy, like a blueprint.
Yeah.
Who are my target audience? Which digital marketing type am I going to use? Should I use email marketing, collect emails and see how I can write a good, because email marketing on its own does not work efficiently if you're not a good writer. You have to be able
Uh,
to convince people, because you have to be able to convince people when you send them emails to patronize you, because they don't know you
mm,
from anywhere.
mm,
So you need to know, okay, which of this platform am I going to use first?
mm,
Am I going to do content marketing, which means
mm.
I have to open a blog, I have to
Yeah.
open probably like a blog, or have a website that
Yeah.
I do some blog posts and see
Yeah.
how I can share it around, see how I can leverage on social media and see how I can push it out there, see how
Yeah.
I can do search engine optimization And
Yeah.
so that when people search for some keywords, it takes them to my website and they can now become my customers. Or do I want
Oshodi Gladys say very educative, sir. So you're really it's like you have a lot of fans over there.
yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
have Adebisi Adetunji said this is very informative and helpful. So you see, you are actually doing a lot, sir. So
Thank you.
we appreciate you. Thank you,
Thank you.
Oshodi Gladys, and also thank you, Adebisi Adetunji, for joining us from Facebook. So they are actually joining us from Facebook.
Okay.
So
Okay.
thank you very much, sir. So we
Okay.
have so you see the most important thing there, just like you pointed out, it is uh this very particular do you think this is a myth that digital marketing only works for tech savvy industry? If so, why? Because I've actually got this, had these questions, I've seen it before. A lot of people are asking, they said, see, digital marketing is enough for me and you that is not a tech savvy. It is for those people who are tech. And by the time we actually check your pedigree, you are an IT consultant, you are a web developer, you have been into the tech industry for a very long time. Your company also is actually a tech media. So somebody will say, well, see, he knows he already his nose is onions. So,
Mhm.
what about we that are actually not tech savvy? What about we that don't know how to go? We just go to social media and like people's video, watch cat videos and just laugh. But we have business and we want to also promote it, or we want to utilize the digital marketing strategy to promote our startup or our business or our brand or our product or services. Is it true that as long as we don't have any tech skills, we can't be able to achieve that?
Yes, that's your question on whether you need to be tech survey. I think survey. Is this survey? Okay. I think you mean
When,
companies
when
that
I say tech savvy, when I say
yeah,
tech
I
savvy,
understand.
yeah,
That's companies that are IT
or
inclined, right?
any individual that is tech inclined.
Yes, tech inclined companies, tech inclined individuals, and that's
Yes,
a misconception, actually.
exactly, exactly.
Yes, you don't need to be a tech person before you can learn digital marketing. I wasn't a tech person, but when I learned on my own.
Yeah,
I started learning from videos online,
yeah.
from materials online. Even before I now even before I now took professional
You
classes
want
on
to,
digital marketing. Even
yeah,
even before I took professional classes on digital marketing, I was learning it in a local way from materials I see online. I wasn't
yeah.
a tech person, but I just love it and I wanted to do it. So I started learning it from materials I got online, from videos, YouTube. There's a lot of video on digital marketing on YouTube. And you have the AI. We are in the AI, what's it called? We're in the
It's not
AI.
everybody. It's not everybody. We are even complaining now that we are not tech savvy and we don't know how to go about digital marketing. You're not telling us about AI.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Because yeah,
we should
yes,
start
because
crawling before we start
no,
running.
no, no. What I'm trying to say is this: the AI makes it easy for you to learn anything that you want to learn. Just
Right.
yes, you don't need anything. It's not you don't have to pay for it to sign up. Once you sign up and you ask the question, what is digital marketing? It tells you. How do I start digital marketing? It tells you. If you can't do
So
that,
I think onto that, I think I will bring you. I would like to. I will want you to check your schedules. Maybe we'll try and see. We're in the Christmas season. I don't know if I can still get you again because before I could get you to actually get this interview, I know it took you a lot of time. So it's
yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
something that I think you also if you check your schedules again. Well, I think maybe that should be for January next year because of course we're already 20th now, and I know everybody now is actually busy, planning. Some are traveling, some are, making things. So we're gonna plan. I'm gonna like to bring you on board again to talk about AI, and because I really saw that it is something that a lot of people are actually looking forward to learn. So I'm gonna bring you on board on that again. But I want to ask you this question because it's the question that I actually also get a lot. What are some common mistakes businesses make because they underestimate the importance of a well-planned digital marketing strategy?
Yes, I think we spoke on that, something similar to that earlier. Like I
Yeah,
said, like I said earlier, for you
yeah,
to implement an effective digital marketing strategy is a strategy.
yeah,
You can't just wake up and say, "Oh, I just opened this business. Let me go and do advertisement, or let me go and open some page and see how I can pay Facebook to show people." If you do
yeah,
that, you end up wasting your money, because at the end
yeah,
of it, you might not even see results, and you now be discouraged. I put me that I don't even have customer yet. I went to pay Facebook and I'm not seeing result. You have to have a well planned strategy.
yeah,
Know your target audience. Who are you targeting? Are they on Facebook? Are they on Instagram? Are they on LinkedIn? Where are they? Are they on TikTok? You need to know your target audience. Then,
mm,
if you're selling varieties of things, if you have different businesses, you need to
yeah,
be able to segment your audience. So if you're doing, let's say maybe you're using one page to do different advertisement for different products, you need to be
mm,
able to segment your audience. Okay, this audience is for this. This
mm,
audience is for this.
mm,
So these are all plans you have to put in place. Then I always tell people, if you don't know how to do it, one, learn how to do it. If you cannot
mm,
learn how to do it, pay somebody that knows how to do it. So that at the end of the day, you can now see results for what you're putting your money into. But if you go there and you don't know, you don't have a plan, you don't even know what you're doing, you might just end up dashing this digital marketing platforms money.
oh. All right. So, can you share a story of a client who misunderstood digital marketing at first, but later saw its value?
Nice question. Nice question.
Yeah.
So there's this client I was working with. He gave me an e-commerce website to build for him.
Yeah.
So I finished building the website. I said, okay, I'm done with your website. These are your logins, so you can just go ahead with your business. He said, no, Shebi, I'm also a digital marketing person. Can I be helping him market this website? I said, wow, that's another, that's not part of the job you paid me
Yeah.
for, but we could do that because that's what we do in my company.
Yeah.
So he was now suggesting um, we do door-to-door marketing. So
Oh.
yes, like we should print flyers, go around the street of Abuja and share the flyers, and get customers to patronize the store. So I told him that's not the approach we should take now,
Yeah.
because you're an online store. Your customers are going to come online. Even if you meet somebody on the road, you still tell the person to check your store. And
Yeah.
assuming you have a store that is a physical store, you can say, okay, maybe people are around there, you can do those flyers and share it around. So the
Yeah.
person said no, that he wants to go ahead and just, and I thought, okay, let's do A/B tests. Like
Mm.
in arts, if you're running
Yeah.
ads on Facebook and every other platforms, there's what they call A/B tests. You run two two the same ads, but with different settings. I thought, okay,
Mm.
let's be practical about it. You go and print the flyers and share it all over Abuja,
Mm.
and let me do the digital marketing. Let's see which one brings in results. So he went. I allowed him to do his own first. He shared the flyer and waited 1 week, no result. Waited 2 weeks. I said, your flyers you share, I'm checking the analytics on your website. I've not seen anybody enter though. What's going
Yeah.
on? And I said, okay, let's try my own. So I now set up a digital marketing campaign for him. Yes. Then, or in 2 weeks' time, we started seeing results, because sometimes when you set this out, it takes time for it to go through the system. And that's one thing I want to tell people. Once you run your ads and it's not giving you results, don't stop. Sometimes it takes you running the ads 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times before it can now be picked by the algorithm of any social media or any digital marketing platform you're using to advertise.
Yeah.
So 2 weeks later, we started seeing inflow of people. People will come, and how do you measure these things? You measure it by the pages people visit. Obviously, you get a lot of traffic since it's the homepage, but you also have to check what they do when they come to your website or your online store. Are they trying to find out more about your service? Are they trying to contact you? So all these analytics, I presented it to me. I said, okay, we don't have sales yet because people don't know about the brand first. It's a new e-commerce website. So, but we are having people coming in, checking about us, checking our contacts and all that. That means they want to know more about us.
Yeah.
But this strategy works more efficiently than your door-to-door sharing of flyers. I mean, that is way old school.
Yeah.
So instead of sharing your flyers from one door to another, make it a digital flyer and share it online. It's more effective than the local way of doing it. Yes.
So when you talk about campaign strategy that you normally do, is part of your tactics and techniques that you use to get results. I want to ask, what's a memorable campaign or a project where you helped debunk common misconceptions and achieve great results?
Okay.
So,
I think I just
so,
mentioned it.
so
The
it's
example
more
I
of.
gave.
Yeah, so I think maybe from the example you give is exactly what it is. The most important. Okay, let me leave since you've answered that. Then, let's talk about the future of digital marketing. Now, you've been around for a very long time. Even when digital marketing is like something that nobody even know if it will become anything today, and now a lot of people now still rely on digital marketing. What role do you see education and awareness playing in bridging the gap between perception and reality in digital marketing?
Beautiful question. Beautiful question. For someone to buy anything from your hand
Yeah,
online,
yeah.
you must be able to persuade that person. So it all starts with knowing how to write what you need to write. Because if I look at
About the product or about the services now.
in both product and
Okay,
service,
all right.
if you're giving me a product, you should be able to write a good review about the product, what the product can do, not just post. Some people will just carry this thing. Maybe they just start a clothing business. They will just put the cloth on their social media. You're not telling people what this cloth is, where you got it, and why you think they should buy it. I will not buy because why would I if I want to see pictures of clothes, I will go to Facebook or no, not Facebook. I'll go to Google and type picture of clothes or any clothes I want to see, and I will see a lot of pictures. So that is where education comes into play. If you're not educated, how do you even write this good review about your product? How do you even write it? So education plays a very vital role. That's why I tell people, instead of doing it and failing, why not give it to people that are already doing it and succeeding? That people that have done it and will still do it and succeed. So it all starts with being educated. It's a very key factor in it.
That's a good one.
But at the same time, that shouldn't discourage you. That shouldn't discourage you. If you can't write, ask someone that can write. Maybe your son, your daughter, your uncle, or your brother.
So
Someone that just
you're talking about outsourcing then.
no, some people will tell you they don't have because we are not looking at.
No, when I mean outsourcing, I'm not talking about financially. So outsourcing is I
Yeah,
can outsource it to my son, I can outsource it to my
yeah,
brother, I can outsource it to anybody or my friend, anybody I know.
exactly,
Then if I
exactly,
feel I want to go to the professional level, I can outsource it to people who
exactly,
like your company now, for example. If I want to write and I don't actually have the education or the awareness or the ability or capacity to do so, I can actually also associate it to your company and you guys can do
Exactly.
that for us. So that's
Exactly.
what I'm trying to say. Now, so let me
Yes.
ask you this question. What would you say if you had to give 1 minute pitch to someone skeptically about, the person is, finding it very dicey, is finding it very, it's not really believing that digital marketing can actually support or help his business. So, yeah, and you have just 1 minute to pitch, the whole idea of digital marketing to that person. What do you think you want to say?
Okay, if the person is watching me now,
Yes.
or the person is going to watch later, many people are making six figures from digital marketing.
Mm.
And these are people that work from their house. They don't have any place of they don't have any physical office. They work from their house and they are making a whole lot of money.
Yeah.
So don't think about it. Go digital today. Start from today, from now that you're hearing my voice.
Yeah.
And you will have challenges along the way. But the more you get deep into it, the more better you become.
That's good. So, what's the question you wish people will ask you about digital marketing, but rarely do? So, you each time you saw people struggling, you were actually thinking, well, they can. If they ask me this question, I'm going to know they will, be amazed with what I will respond. But they really do ask you that. They start asking you something random, something that is not even what you think maybe should be the solution to their problem.
I would say, how do I start? Because so many people will listen to what you've said, like this video. A lot of people will listen to it and will not take action. They will play it tomorrow again. They will see something like that and they will not take action. I wish they can ask me, how do I start? What do I need to start? Those are the kind
Mm,
of questions I would love people to ask me. And I'll show you. I'll
mm,
show you. I've done a lot of mentorship classes where I teach people, and they didn't even, it wasn't for the money. Most of the conferences I go to is not as if it's a paid conference, but I give this knowledge to people because I believe I didn't really pay much to learn it. I learned most
yeah.
of it online. I became better when I took some paid courses
Mm,
and I got some certification. Like I got a certification from uh, Google Digital Garage. It's an online platform where you can learn from Google itself. I have a certification on digital marketing from them. So if they can ask me this question, then we can now start seeing how we can create the new generation of digital marketers.
wow. That's a good one. So, I think this should be. I know I'm taking your time, but I think maybe this is the last two questions I'm going to ask you because you've been with us for a while now. What advice will you give any business or individual who are actually hesitating to invest in digital marketing? They have businesses, they have products, they have services, but they just still think, well, one day somebody will, start know me. One day somebody will start buying from me. One day, people will know me. And 1 year, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, it's just there, and it's getting so, tired of the fact that nothing is coming in, and everybody is shouting, "Oh, we're making money! Oh, we just use digital marketing strategy and we're making money. We just did, a little campaign. We just hire Abel Wealth to actually run some campaign for our business and we're flourishing, everything is going well, and he's still hesitating like, what is, are you are you sure? So what do you think you can actually advise that person right now?
The best teacher is experience.
Mm,
So start with the little knowledge you have. If you don't have a social media presence for your business, start from there. You can start getting, leads or probably even paying customers from the cycle of friends you have already on social media. But if you don't tell them what you do, how would they even know? Let's say
that's
you
it.
open a business here you're in Abuja and you open one business that you can actually send anything to any part of the country, and you people only know you here in Abuja, but you have friends in Enugu, you have friends in Cross River, you have friends all over Nigeria.
Mm.
If you can start by creating a page for that business and telling your friends that are not around your environment or the state where you are in, is a good step. Do not say I will do it, I will do it, I will do it now. Start with what you know. Get online courses, the free ones. There are a lot of free I don't know. There's a lot of free online courses out there you can start out with. Then once you start building your portfolio, people start knowing you. You start becoming uh, uh, an online authority. Get paid courses. Get some certification. It will do you a lot of good.
Wow, that's good. So the last question I have for you, so before I let you go, is where would you recommend they begin if someone wanted to start learning about digital marketing? Because you've said we should start now. Make sure we look, maybe get a free courses or paid courses. We should just start now. So, where will you recommend us to start? Do you have a platform that if anybody now watching us from any part of the world wanted to actually start running their digital marketing, trying to understand digital marketing, trying to explore the tactics on how to use digital marketing for their business or brand, where will they start from?
Okay, they can start from they can actually start from they can go to YouTube.
Okay.
I have a platform on YouTube where I teach
Okay.
people things like this.
So
You
what is the
can
platform? What is the name of the platform, sir?
Abel Wealth Diary,
Oh, okay. So you guys
all
had
the
that.
words together at Abel Wealth Diary. Once you go there, you will see so many of my training, so many of my courses. Aside from digital marketing, a lot of I also do videos about how people can make money online in a
Oh
of course in a legit way, not the other way. How you
no,
can
I
make
sure
money
I know
online.
you. I,
Yes. So
I
there
know
are a
who
lot
you
of
are. I know you don't do that. Yeah, sure.
yes, yes.
That's a
So
very good one.
yes.
So every single person's watching us from everywhere, be it in Nigeria, be it in any of the parts of the world. Ebelwet has been with us for almost an hour plus now, trying to provide the misconception about digital marketing. A lot of people think digital marketing is that, is this, is not that, is not this, and he has tried to dissect and analyze it for us, and we've seen a lot of by now. I'm sure you will understand that with all that you've learned from him, it is something that it's worth trying, and not just trying. You can actually check at Ebel Wealth Diary. It's a joint word on YouTube. You can follow him there as well on his social media. On your social media handles on Instagram, what is your social media handle, sir?
At Abel Wealth, even Facebook too at Abel
Yeah,
Wealth.
so
In
so
short,
you can,
if you put Abel Wealth on your search engine, it
yeah.
shows you everything you need to know about me. My
Then
social
yeah, you
media
have.
handles. Yes. Once you put my name on Google search, you get all the social media platforms that I belong. And
Now you
I
there.
also have a blog too, Abel
Okay.
Wealth Diary too. It's a blog where
Wow.
yes, it's my personal website. You can also go there and get some resourceful materials that can help your digital marketing journey.
That's a very good one. So I would definitely want to actually bring you on board again one of these days. I know I will gather a lot of questions from students of mine. I will also gather a lot of questions from audiences from every part of the world following me. Because most of the questions I'm asking you today is a lot of pressing questions that I get, and I felt I should bring an expert to actually dissect it, and let's just have the conversation going. And it was a very amazing time, well spent with you today. And I'm sure all the people who I've commented from Facebook talks about that is what I can remember. Uh, Ade BC, right? Ade BC, Ade Tunji was said this is very informative and helpful. We also have Gloria as well. Oshodi, I think it's Oshodi Gladys, say very educative, sir. So which means this is not just a one-stop discussion. You actually focus on this very topic and you nail it. And I'm sure every single person too who are watching. It's not everybody that actually probably have the time to want to start commenting or start asking questions. But I know definitely the next time that you're going to be coming on board, we're going to run small ads so that people will definitely get to know that I'm bringing you on board and we can have a lot of questions. Thank you. I just want to appreciate you for giving us your time. And I know definitely, as a busy person, I don't know if you can put us on your calendar for next year, January, because I know definitely this season now, you might not have any space anymore. But I know definitely first week, second week, third week, whatever week you can actually, give us the shot. We will appreciate one more spot for you to give us. Probably we could talk about it if it is AI we want to talk about. If it is still going to be digital marketing, whatever thing it is, then I will send you mail so we can actually have that correspondence and we can actually take it up from there. So I want to thank you for giving us your time today.
Yeah, thank you. So I'll look at my schedule and see how I can make out time.
Definitely, I would love to. So thank you very
Yeah.
much. So enjoy the season. This are you traveling, sir? Or is still going to be
Uh,
around?
I have not made up my mind yet. It's still on the
Okay,
pipeline.
still on the pop line. All right. So enjoy the Christmas and a wonderful New Year, sir. So talk to you again. Until I come
Okay.
your way again next time, I still remain your one and only the online ambassador. Thank you for joining us today on this segment. And as best wishes for you all who are celebrating Christmas. And with our Muslim brothers, I'm sure we all gonna send some, goodies for you to also enjoy the celebration because we are all one. When the Salah comes, we enjoy with you guys. So when the Christmas comes, you guys are also gonna be enjoying with us. So thank you very much, you all viewing us from every angle. Thank you for this follow. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the sharing. And also thank you for joining us. So I want to say bye for now.